Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. There are a lot of times where I just tend to save tweets because I want to get back to them at a later date, and I saved this one from a CosXRP1. That's at a CosXRP1 on Twitter, back from August 5th, and he says, controversial, just moved enough XRP to buy a Bitcoin. I can see Bitcoin moving a decent amount before XRP moves. Trying to catch some gains, then jump back over. Let's see how this plays out. So thanks ACOS XRP1 for tweeting this out almost a month ago now. Nevertheless, I did follow your thread and it looks as if you did sell for an extra 2100 XRP, which is cool. I kind of wish I had done this video earlier though for you, because I've noticed a lot of people trying to do this in the space, and I wanted to share with you guys something that I noticed. I got a list here of some of the top cryptocurrencies in the space and their return since the beginning of 2019. We got Bitcoin up 171%, Ethereum up 42.8%, and XRP down 23%. Everything else is up. Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Binance Coin, even Tether did better than XRP at 0%. But guys, this is no way an indicator of how much XRP could flourish in the future. These are arbitrary dates and arbitrary numbers. If you take a look at XRP since the beginning of 2017, it still blows everything out of the water. Your returns are really going to depend on when you invested and how patient you are willing to be. And with crypto, you cannot rush this along. Your patience will be rewarded, I can assure you. But you say to yourself, I want to make money. We saw Bitcoin get up to almost 14,000, 13,900 approximately before it came down and corrected. And then it was hovering, just above that $10,000 mark, kind of going back and forth. It was finding some strong support there. But guys, in today's video, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. You can actually make money off your XRP as Bitcoin makes new highs. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So guys, I'm going to take a look at the history of Bitcoin and XRP. So we got XRP on this chart here and Bitcoin on this chart here. And I'm going to take a look at some of the time, some of the instances when XRP popped, okay? We're going to take a look specifically at this point here, okay, in time where XRP popped. We're going to take a look at this point here, okay? There was a pop, and this point here, there was a pop, okay? I'm not going to take a look at this because this was an unusually large pop, although this does coincide with what I am going to talk about today as well. But let's just take a look at these three pops here in price. So if you look here, XRP went from 15 cents to 29 cents, okay, on this first pop here, representing about a 93% gain. On the second one here, it went from 17 cents to 28 cents, okay? Guys, I'm going to bring up those numbers in a bit, but first I just want you to focus on this chart here. So what did I say? 17 to 28 cents, representing a 64.7% gain. And this one here, 19 cents to 28 cents, representing a 47.3% gain. Now guys, this all happened in 2017. When Bitcoin was going on a bull run, XRP was still vacillating between these prices, okay? Let's just say, roughly 15 to 19 cents approximately, okay, hovering in this zone here. It popped and then came back down again, popped, came back down again, popped, came back down again. And that's what we're kind of seeing right now, right? We saw XRP pop in June. It went up to 50 cents. And then it came back down to 30, hovering under the 30-cent mark. But guys, I can assure you it will pop again. Let's take a look at some of these numbers here. So we've got Bitcoin and we've got XRP, and we always know we have to follow Bitcoin when it comes to the pulse of the market because all altcoins follow Bitcoin. And so what I've noticed is something quite special. I'm going to take a look at these dates here, August 20th, September 22nd, and November 13th, 2017. So these were around these times where XRP popped, and we can actually trace these pops back to Bitcoin making new highs. So guys, let's take a look at some of the numbers here, okay? So August 20th. So where was August 20th? Here we got, okay, so there were some pops up here, and then August 20th is right around here, okay? And then Bitcoin went from here to here, so it made a new high. And if you guys look back to this text document here, Bitcoin's new high, it went from 1,190 to 1,885, representing a 58.4% increase, okay? That was around the same time XRP did the 93.3% increase, okay? So the pop here. And of course, since Bitcoin is the leader, it did make more new highs than what I am going to show you. But what I am going to show you is essentially a correlation to XRP in particular, and I'm sure many other altcoins. I just haven't looked at the data on the other alts. But guys, we got to remember at this time, people are pumping their money into BTC, right? This is mid-2017, and BTC was the engine. But if you follow closely and you get in on those dips, so August 20th, you could have made some money. You could have actually made 93.3%. So BTC made a new all-time high up here, okay? And then it dipped back down again. What did we see XRP do? It made a high, not an all-time high, but it made a high and then dipped back down again. Let's take a look at this number here, September 22nd, 2017. We saw XRP go from 17 cents to 28 cents, representing 64.7%. And that was around the time Bitcoin did this. Let's go look at September 22nd. So where are we here? September 22nd here. Okay, and when did that? It was roughly till about October 8th. So let's get the line here. And then so October 8th was roughly about here. Okay, so XRP made that high in and around this piece here, right? But Bitcoin, of course, kept traveling up, okay, after this bit of a leg, because we did have that correction, and then Bitcoin kept making new highs. It breached this high here, okay, around that October 8th mark, and then boom, made new highs. Represented as well in this XRP chart. September 22nd, October 8th, okay, it petered off. It actually made a new high here on October 16th, right? So we look at Bitcoin here, October 16th, and we are actually up here making new highs. So guys, this is all reflective in this chart. Now XRP is vacillating back and forth. It keeps making the high and then goes back down, makes the high and goes back down. But guys, this is very predictive, because when Bitcoin is making new highs, XRP is going up to that former high and then coming back down. So long as you're buying low and selling high, you can make money. At this point in time, XRP made another 64.7% because Bitcoin made a new high going from 36.12 to 45.97. Bitcoin increasing by 27.2. XRP, in fact, increasing by 64.7. Now let's look at November 13th, okay, guys? November 13th, we saw XRP go from, 19 cents to 28 cents, representing a 47.3% increase. Okay, that's this zone here, guys. Now let's go to the Bitcoin chart. November 13th. Let's go up here. November 13th, that was around this point here, okay? So November 13th, again, after this big dip, this correction that we saw for Bitcoin, November 13th started here, okay? And that went to November 28th approximately. So up here, okay, that I believe is the 28th. That's the 29th. So the 28th was up here. But again, guys, a new all-time high for Bitcoin. Okay, what was the last one? October 8th, I believe. And then that was a new all-time high. Or that was rather matching this high. Okay, and then once it breached that, new all-time highs. And then the first one as well, going from August 20th to, what was that date? There's August 20th to 23rd. Whoops, 23rd. Okay, August 20th to 23rd. Okay, in and around here, basically in these zones here, as soon as Bitcoin is breaching new highs, XRP is following. Now, of course, the dates aren't perfect, so you kind of have to make an adjustment. You kind of have to know that, okay, this is the zone. And once you have one that you can rely on, you can set your buy orders to buy and sell in and amongst these same kinds of zones here, right? So you might not want to say 15 cents. You might want to go up a little to be safe. And you can say 16 cents and sell at, you might not want to say 29 cents. You might want to say 28 cents. In which case, if you bought at 16, right, you could have bought at 16 if it came down here, right? You could have bought at 16, 16.2, 16.3. This all depends on how conservative or how risky you want to be with your money. And then you could put a sell order in and amongst this zone here. You could say anywhere between, well, we've already delineated these zones. So, anywhere between 24.3 and what was it? 29.9, so 30 cents. So somewhere in the middle there. You don't ever want to pick all-time highs or all-time lows, because if your order doesn't get triggered, you won't be a happy camper. You might as well be a little less greedy, set your zones a little more conservatively to make sure you get into those trades, and that will help you maximize profits. Now, guys, we saw the same thing, and dare I say, we saw the same thing happen just a couple of months ago, okay? When Bitcoin surged surged, right? We saw Bitcoin surge in, whoops, I keep doing that. I hate that. We saw Bitcoin surge back here, okay, making new highs. And what did XRP do? Well, it did the same thing back in early May, what was it, May 10th? Okay, May 10th. This is when we saw Bitcoin breach this high, okay, and continue to make highs, and up until June 26th, right? And what did we see for XRP? XRP did the same thing. May 10th came up here, and then June 26th was actually here. So XRP even made a higher high up here to 50 cents, but then June 26th is this red candlestick here. XRP trading at about 49.5. But see, you guys can see this is all part and parcel to what Bitcoin is doing, and the fact that when Bitcoin makes those new highs, we will see XRP jump, and then we'll see that resistance come back down off of Bitcoin, and XRP will likely come back to that zone, that 30-cent level that we're seeing it in now. So guys, when I say now's the time to buy when it's sub 30 cents, we are in that correction phase for Bitcoin, okay, where we're seeing Bitcoin come down and kind of relax off that hype, off that excitement of 14,000. Now's the time to buy XRP. And in my opinion, once Bitcoin hits this 14,000 and breaches, we will see XRP likely go back up to that 50-cent mark, 49 cents. So what I would do if I were you, I'm not a financial advisor, guys. I'm just telling you what I'm doing right now. Buy XRP at 25, 26, 27, whatever. But then wait for Bitcoin to make that new high. Wait for Bitcoin to breach that 14,000. I think the next stop personally is about 17,000, maybe 20,000 if we get lucky. Once it hits that $20,000 level, we will likely see XRP go back up to that 50-cent mark. You can reap your 100% profits. I think we'll start seeing some resistance at 20,000 for Bitcoin because that was all-time high for Bitcoin. Profit takers will take their profits. Bitcoin will come back down, do something similar to what we're seeing right now over the last couple of months. But guys, you've just made 100% on your XRP if you buy a stack now. We've seen it in the past, and history tends to repeat itself, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.